My name is Kitty Bang Bang. I am a fire performer and general idiot, I think. Kind of clown, moron thing with flames. I became a performer because I started out as a dancer, and at the agency that I went to, there was another girl that was kind of the same height, same hair colour. She looked a lot like me, and she did fire. And the lady who booked the shows, she used to get us confused all the time. She'd always call me and be like, "Oh, can you go do this job?" One time, the job was going on stage with Motorhead at a festival in Germany in front of 80,000 people. And she told me how much money it was. And instead of saying, "That's not me, you've called the wrong girl," I said, "Yes." And then I went in the back garden with a fire stick and some barbecue lighter fluid, and I taught myself how to breathe fire. And ta-da! That shouldn't have worked, but it did. They paid the right person. I sent the invoice in. Nobody died. Lemmy died later, but that was nothing to do with me. Thinking about it, the first time I performed at Café de Paris was probably with Josephine Baker. I've been stuck out the back. I can't find the exits. I have no idea. I'm literally sitting here, cannot think when the first time I performed here was. I remember the last time though, before we got kicked out and had to stay home because of the fun COVID-ness. So that's a memory. I remember that bit. Not the first though. Brain cells that have gone. Café de Paris to me is a place that I get to come every week and do a specific show, which is something we don't get to do a lot in London. You run around all over town and you do your own acts, whereas Café bring together a really talented cast and we get to do the same thing every week. And it's great fun being able to do something and expand on it and make it bigger and make it better and do it with a whole bunch of other people. And that's something special that we don't have a lot in London. So Café is great for that because I just get to be an idiot with my friends and we get to make something great in one of the most beautiful spaces, if not the most beautiful space in London. So, okay. I just did a season for Sydney Festival in Sydney. So I lived in Sydney for a month, which was amazing. We got to headline the Sydney Festival in a big Spiegel tent in their Hyde Park, which was phenomenal. I've performed in Vegas, which was also amazing. I love Vegas. Always wanted to be a Vegas showgirl. I might retire there, like when my boobs are down here and just keep on trucking. I love Soho. When I first moved to London, I remember going out with some friends to Soho and everything had closed. And my friend was like, "Let's go to Trisha's." It's like, what? And we went hunting for this door because they could not find Trisha's. And we knocked on about 15 weird little alleyways that smell of piss. And eventually found this door and we went downstairs and there's this tiny room full of insane people that look like they're from a movie set. And had a very trashy night. And I always thought Trisha wasn't a real person. And then I went back there and I met actual Trisha and she's Scouse and she is ridiculous in the best possible way. She's like such a character and that's what I think Soho is slowly losing, which is really sad. But there are pockets of just proper old school insanity, which I very much enjoy. I haven't talked to many people in a while. I've forgotten how conversations go. All donations help me, gratefully help me.